Good morning, and welcome back to Morning Strategy, where we slow down, think clearly, and lead intentionally. Grab your coffee, settle in, and take these next few minutes for yourself. This is your daily moment to pause, plan, and focus on what truly matters. Because successful days start with clarity. His is Season 4, Episode 2, and today we're shifting from something many women leaders know all too well, survival mode, into something far more powerful, planning for growth. If your mornings start with urgency. If your planning sounds like, what do I need to get through today? If you're leading, but barely breathing. This episode is for you. Because survival might keep things moving, but it will never move you forward. Survival mode doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like prioritizing urgency over importance. Saying, I'll think bigger once things calm down. Planning just far enough to avoid falling behind. Making decisions based on pressure instead of possibility. And here's the truth. Many women leaders didn't choose survival mode, it chose them. High expectations. Limited support. Constant responsibility. But the longer we plan from survival, the smaller our leadership world becomes. Let's name the difference. Survival planning asks, what must I handle today? What problem is loudest? What can't be dropped? Growth planning asks, what am I building? What capability needs strengthening? What future am I preparing for? Survival planning is short-term and reactive. Growth planning is intentional and expansive. Morning Strategy gives you a rare pause before the day decides for you. Here's a simple way to shift your morning planning from survival to growth. Keycap 1. Name the season you're actually in. Not where you wish you were. Where you are. Ask, am I stabilizing, stretching, or scaling? Growth looks different in each season. Clarity starts with honesty. Keycap 2. Identify one growth priority, separate from today's fires. This is key. What's one area where growth would reduce future pressure? Expand your influence? Build long-term capacity? Growth priorities often feel non-urgent, which is exactly why they matter. Keycap 3. Plan one small action that serves future you. Growth doesn't require big leaps every day. It might look like blocking thinking time. Delegating something you usually keep. Starting a conversation you've avoided. Documenting instead of carrying knowledge alone. Tiny, consistent actions create momentum. Keycap 4. Release survival guilt. This part is internal, but essential. You are not irresponsible for planning beyond today. You are not selfish for thinking long-term. You are leading. Let's be honest about the barriers. Women leaders often stay in survival mode because they're rewarded for endurance, not expansion. Growth feels risky when stability is fragile. There's pressure to prove worth through output. Support systems are inconsistent. But leadership growth doesn't happen after survival ends. It happens when you intentionally plan beyond it. When you plan for growth, something shifts. You feel less trapped by urgency. More hopeful about what's next. More aligned with your purpose. More in control of your leadership direction. You stop asking, how do I get through this? And start asking, what am I growing into? As we close, here's your morning invitation. Before you plan how to survive today, pause and ask, what would planning for growth look like right now? Not someday. Not when things calm down. Now. Because women leaders don't just endure seasons. They design what comes next. If this episode resonated, share it with another woman who's been strong for a long time and is ready for more. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode.